Oh, man. Well, we're live.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys.
Hello, hello, hello,
Especially
people.
on Friday. I never know why.
Sorry, guys, I'm
Y'all
saying
jump on
bye
Fridays,
to
but I truly
everybody.
appreciate it. I appreciate all the good comments. I appreciate the motivation. You guys motivate me. I appreciate you guys that I've talked to on video chats.
Well, somebody's in there. Who's in there with me? Say something. Hello.
Oh, snap.
She'll be here with us in just a moment.
Yeah, I'm trying to get off of his phone.
Well, you need to get over here and talk.
I
Every
will.
numbers are running up in a hurry.
I gotta get my stuff. It's behind me. Hello, everybody.
Joey.
Micro Farmer. Hey, Miss Paula. Hope you're feeling better.
Yes.
Let me get.
We never did think to ask you last night what was wrong, why you wasn't feeling good. But
Well, I didn't know till this morning.
oh.
Yep.
Well, I guess that's a good reason not to know what to ask, huh?
Yeah. It sure is. Okay, guys, I'm getting in. I'm sorry. I had to tell Jason bye. Or everybody bye on Jason's.
Yeah, we wanted to check him out tonight. We was getting ready to go live and happened to say he was coming on live, so we decided we'd wait another hour. Don't like stepping on no toes.
Nope, sure don't.
How is the piglets doing? Well, he kept us up all night long, a squealing, wanting to be helped. So this morning I took him back down there and stuck him with Mama, and he's been down there with Mama and the other babies all day.
Hello, Red. Hello, Debbie. Hello, Joy.
Turn your volume down.
Oh, I thought I had it turned down.
You couldn't hear the talking?
I wasn't paying it no attention. I said hey to everybody.
You heard my voice, so you ignored it.
Yeah. But I'm telling you, we had him in a little tall box whenever we get done feeding him. I mean, we held him till we got ready to go to bed, and I'm telling you, it wasn't 30 minutes. And he started.
No, I didn't hold him till I got ready. I kept trying to put him back in the box, and he'd start squealing, and so I had to get him. And
yep, and he squealed all night long, and it wasn't always because he was hungry, because you'd pick his little butt up, and as soon as he felt your body and your arm under him, he'd just go.
Yeah, just ice out.
But whenever we left him down there this morning, he was laid up on top of his brothers and sisters, up against his mama's belly, and right there at her ninnies, just snoozing away. So we knew she was going to take him, and then we've been down there to check on him several times today, and they're running everywhere now. So they're doing good. Thank you, Lord.
Yep.
Because I'm telling you, it just, for him to go from being completely stiff and I mean, half his tongue had done turned white. He was so cold. And,
well, that probably wasn't from the coldness. That was probably dehydration.
Well, we went and had some. The only thing we had was goat colostrum, and we fixed him some of it and fed him throughout the whole night. But that little booger, oh man, I couldn't lay down. He was just.
We both very tired tonight.
We are.
She thought I slept through all up, but I was trying to ignore him. I told her about the rain and everything else, but she still didn't realize I was awake.
I didn't, cause it was raining hard.
Yeah.
Hello,
seemed like about
Aaron.
every time I'd get off to sleep good, it'd start squealing.
Yep. Jones Family Town Garden. Hello. Nice to have y'all in here. And I think I said howdy to Debbie, Micro Farmer, Joy. Armedia, hello. And I know I said Red.
Billy's got a big one in there.
Aaron Skinner. I'm going down. Desiree's in here with us tonight. We've missed you, Miss Desiree. Mary Ranch, hello. Santa, hello. Michael Conley. And Billy Joe says, extra hugs for Paula and for Glenn and April. No more video updates from me. I'm moving.
All righty. So it ain't going to be long. You're going to be down close to our neck of the woods, huh?
Exactly. And
It's
Paula,
wind.
I hope it's been so bad the past few days. We ain't got to watch nobody's videos.
No.
But I hope ain't nothing happened to your little feller. I hope not. I don't know what's up because I'm serious. We hadn't with Red Bull and then the baby pigs and everything. I mean, we hadn't got to watch nothing.
Yeah, then went out this evening and get ready to go back down there and check and everything, and I heard kittens and meowing. And the darn cat went in the middle of the driveway behind the house and had 4 kittens laying there and wide open. Had to fix a place to put them.
Well, we had a dog house, a big 2-thing dog house sitting out there for the cats to go in. Well, I call it a dog house. I guess you could call it a cat house.
Well, they use it more than a dog do now because dog can't fit in it.
But she did right out. I mean, right where we have to go, and she had done left 2 of them. So we went and got her a bed and got the kittens in there, and I give her some raw eggs and some stuff to eat, and she's been in there with them. She seems like she's gonna be a good mom, but
Yeah, so
after we got her got her straight.
If I hadn't heard her, I would have probably could possibility run over him when I went down through there on the Artie Cat.
Lynn, I was wondering if you did change it. Yeah, he would have, because that's the road to the pig pen was right where she had them, right smack dab in the middle. Hello, Wilma. Nice to have you in here. Rhonda, nice to have you with us. Desiree says, missed you all, but storms and NCIS comes first, LOL.
Yep.
Sue Gates, nice to have you in here.
Yes.
Billy says, we're moving in with April and Glenn, his adopted mom and dad.
Well, come on. We got a lot of work around here needs to be done.
Yeah. Cody, we found you. Nice to have you in here.
Yes.
This is your first time in here with us, isn't it? Guys, I'm getting caught up. We've been talking a lot. I'm sorry. Hello, Janice. Nice to have you in here.
The ones of you that's been in here a lot will know.
Yeah.
She never gets caught. She'll get caught up, but it don't last long.
The Mike D experience. Hello. And a simple life with Chris and Tara. Hello. What are you over shaking your head about?
Just sitting here thinking I'd like to see about 700 like it was over in Jason's while I go pop in for a few minutes and all I'm typing.
Well, we're glad you're in here, Cody. The Mike D experience is in here. I think I got him.
Yeah.
I think I got everybody now, so we're good. Now let's.
For now.
Yeah. Rhonda says, I'm putting a tiny house out there with y'all. You two are great. Well, come on, you can cry with us too.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a rough day. I think that video today, and I know I ain't no good at editing and all that stuff, but that was the hardest video I've done so far.
I ain't even watched it. I won't watch it. I can't. Not.
Well, I had to watch it doing it, so but I ain't went back after I posted it. So if there's any mistakes,
even while he was in here doing it, I couldn't watch it with him because
I did notice there was a couple of parts I was planning on cutting out that I didn't, but
And I told him, I said, I hope people don't think that we're doing the video tribute for him and then we put him in the freezer, because that's not what happened.
No.
Joey said it made me
dirty
cry.
Spot down there that ain't got no grass now.
Yep. Super squeamish, cannot do blood, etc. Blah. Noah says, hello, folks. Nice to have you in here, Mr. Noah.
Well, now the video I done ain't got no blood in it.
No, because we didn't slaughter him.
No.
He actually, we went to feed him and
Tuesday evening.
He was fine playing. Him and Brownie was bullfighting. I mean, healthy as a cow.
He was shaking his head and doing his bull down there.
Like he always does. And then we was down there around till probably about dark Tuesday night, and then went down a little after lunch Wednesday, and he was stretched out and done stiff. No blood, no nothing, nowhere. So we don't know what happened, because usually if a cow eats something that blows them, makes them bloat, it usually takes them. You've got time to do something about it most of the time, unless it's real, real bad whenever you catch it. But it takes longer than that. And he
Well,
wasn't
no,
real
that bloating can
swelled.
blow them up in a hurry so bad that it can kill them. But they don't usually go back down, and he wasn't bloated up that bad. So I don't think it was nothing like that. I'm kind of like Paula said last night, probably a heart attack or something. I mean, it's just one of them things you ain't expecting that you have to deal with.
Billy says, "Oh my gosh, Glenn and April, shall I pick up the 2,000-watt solar? I went there today to order. They are closed. I have to order online then pick them up. I got just days."
I forgot to even think about that after this morning, after we talked this morning, or text this morning. Are you on Facebook under that same name that you using here, or is it something different? We was going to done that today, look and see if we could find you on Facebook, but
Yeah, I told him, I said, I'm going to go look and see if Billy's on Facebook under his name, and we got all the time in the world to do trade. Well, it's fine. I mean, seriously, if it's okay with you, it's okay with us. Put it that way.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know your funds, and I don't want to put you in no
That's
hard
me.
spot.
I know ours
So,
is, with this happening and everything's going to put ours a little bit tighter than what we was expecting, because
but
all the money we've got invested in him was buried in the ground.
But you still ain't gonna have to worry about going hungry.
No.
Since you're getting a late start, don't worry about that.
Yeah, we've got some other beef down here that we can fix.
He said 10 years to pay it forward.
Well, hopefully it don't take us that long now.
Exactly.
I don't like owing nobody that long.
Microformer said, "You mean Jonesville, North Carolina, or is it a Jonesville in Virginia?"
There's both. There's actually a Jonesville, North Carolina, a Jonesville, Virginia, a Jonesville, South Carolina.
Billy, I wish you was here now.
There's a couple other ones, I think, somewhere. I can't remember off the top of my head.
Yeah,
Is it Arkansas? Jonesville, Arkansas, I think,
I can't remember. There was a bunch of them, though.
There's a few Jonesvilles in the United States.
Because I know right after we got talking to Billy and him telling us he was moving to Jonesville, Virginia, I told Glenn, I said, I didn't know there was a Jonesville in Virginia. He said, yeah, they're all over the place. So he started going through the map, naming them off.
Yeah, when I started trucking, I was like, be riding down the road and see a sign says Jonesville 10 miles away, and I'm like, I'm going the wrong way.
Yeah. Paula says, yes, Arkansas has a Jonesville.
I thought Arkansas did, but I wasn't sure. It's been a long time since I've been out there on the road.
Hello, Mr. Shakey's. Glad to have you in here with us at Shakey's Modern Homestead.
Ah, glad to have you, buddy.
Yep. You haven't seen the Roast Reel 3. Are you still putting that out Sunday, Billy Joe? The Real 3?
Not take 2?
Yeah. We watched it. Lynn said, yes, he is.
Okay. And that was from 5 to 7?
Oh, he says, no, I am not. Okay.
Okay. That's the reason you done that retake, huh?
Joni, hello, and nice to have you in here. She says, hello, everyone. Even you, Billy, LOL. He said, I put out the watered version. My wife cleaned it up.
So she scrubbed on that in a while to get it clean enough for it to be put out there.
So what you saying, your wife's your conscience, right?
You better watch that. Sometimes they flog you and it ain't even your fault. Like yesterday.
Uh-huh. Billy said it's still bad, and yes, she rules me. It's a girl thing. Go ahead and tell him about yesterday.
You just like hearing me talk, don't you?
Yeah. Guys, I won't say this before it gets started. If I missed anybody, I'm sorry, but I'm beyond tired tonight. I mean, I'm not kidding. I slept probably about an hour and a half after we knew his mama was going to take him. And then I went in there and laid down for just a minute when I thought was getting ready to go out and feed. Glenn come in there and laid down, talked to me, and we both went for about another hour.
And them little naps like that don't do me much good anymore. But now I was getting ready to go up there and get the feed out yesterday, and she jumped in the Arctic Cat with me, and I was backing up at the bank going up into the barn up there, and it was raining and slick. The Arctic Cat was wanting to spin backwards or going, and sliding sideways. So I went as far as I could and then pulled up in the other direction, tucked back off, and went on up in the barn there. And she looked at me and she said, "Have you put this thing in 4-wheel drive?" I said, "No." "Well, why not?" I said, "It won't spin as easy in 4-wheel drive." So she started fussing at me there a minute, and she said, "I swear, I believe you met my mama before you did me, because my little brother just like you."
Alan, he's just got a long neck. I mean, Glenn ain't got no neck.
I ain't got no neck.
I got a medium neck, and Alan's got a long neck. And he could sit back in the truck with his shoulders against the seat, stick his head out the window, and watch his back tire spin. And he loved doing that. And when he said that, I thought, my gosh, Alan, there has to be some way Alan is yours. Did you tell him what you told me when I said that?
No, I didn't want to go that far.
He said, "Well, I had to see my son sometime." Because I told him,
well, we raised him from.
Ain't no junk.
Well, he started coming down here staying with us when he was in the 6th grade, pretty much during the summer, or 5th grade.
You're right, Billy Joe. At the end of 5th grade.
I know.
It was in the summer after 5th grade.
Well, no, I meant not before he moved down here.
Oh, what did you
He started
ask?
coming down here staying in the summer with us before that.
Oh, yeah. He could
couple
started,
of summers, and then.
A long time, because I used to go get him.
Yeah, I think he went to the 6th and 7th grade down here in elementary, and then through high school
6th,
with us.
7th, 8th, and all the way through high school. But he was here every weekend, and a lot of times when he was on vacation or out of school, whatever, he'd come down here and stay.
Go on vacation with us.
Yeah,
he found out we was going somewhere on a vacation. He made sure he got down here.
Glenn was his play buddy.
Well, he wasn't but 18 months old when we met.
Yep. Because I was 12 when Mama had him, so
he was, and he grew up under my feet.
He did. And he still pretty much calls him and talks to him almost every day, don't he?
A lot of days. He don't call me as much as he used to, but used to is every day. If he didn't call me, I knew something was wrong.
There you go, Desiree. 31 views and 26 likes. And yeah, I sip a life with Chris and Tara. We hope tonight we get some sleep, because I tell you, that little pig, he squalled and squalled. He'd get out and run around.
And I don't usually sleep none during the day, but I was sitting in here doing that video, and I'm sitting here catching myself nodding off and on trying to do it. And then I got it done and started it to upload, and I'm like, it's showing that it needed, it's going to be like 10 minutes or something to upload. And I thought, well, I'm going to go in there and stretch out my back for 10 minutes while it's uploading, and I'm going to get it and go, or get my phone and go get feeding and everything done. And I think she reached over there with a hammer and hit me in the back of the head.
No, we hadn't seen Jason's hot tub yet, Noah.
No.
I know they say there's pictures posted on Facebook, but
I can't get on Facebook. They blocked me out.
Because he's a bad boy.
Yeah. I think I mentioned Billy's name or something. Facebook kicked me out.
You reckon that's it?
Could that have been it, Billy?
Let's see. Mike says it's garden time here in Alabama. It is. I think it will be here too now.
Yeah,
It's starting to
Probably
warm up.
next week, we'll probably start getting our garden stuff ready.
Yep.
Or getting the garden beds ready.
Yeah,
They should have done been ready, but I'm lazy. I didn't name it Lazy Acres for no reason. I was being honest.
Exactly. Billy Joe says tired. Definition: sleepy. Way southerner in North Carolina area expresses being worn out. You're exactly right.
That's true today.
Yep.
And plus, where my back's been bothering me so bad for 4 or 5 days now.
Yeah.
I ain't been sleeping great at night either.
Sanya says, I know how you feel. I went back to work this week and I'm whooped. LOL.
Yeah, you take a week off and that's bad. But now I don't know about that having to take 2 or 3 weeks off. Well, I guess I should have.
Yep.
I used to do it all the time when I had my truck.
Sure did. Paula said that would be plumb or out. And she's exactly right.
Yep. Plum is right.
Uh-huh.
I feel like I'm just about ready to plummet into the floor.
And Red says, or tuckered out.
Yeah.
Oh, me.
That sounds more like our language there. That's what I hear a lot, plumb tuckered out.
Yep. Oh.
And I don't know. I think it's getting hotter in here tonight.
It is. Billy Joe says, I went and, yeah. Billy Joe's telling Michael not to mess with this IQ, and then he says, as I smell, shoot. As I misspell stuff. Murray Ranch says, hello, Noah.
Now that misspelling stuff, I know that real well. I can't spell at all.
Ruby says Texans say tard instead of tired. I say tard too. Tard and far, and that's a fire, by the way. I don't never say fire, do I? It's always far. There's far over there. Desiree says 29 to 28, 27 to 29. I don't know which is right.
Well, mine right now is showing 30 and 28. But now, oh, you behind. You got a blue arrow. You got to catch up.
Yeah, I'm waiting. Billy Joe says, I no longer wait.
Work.
I think I need to go to bed now. I can't even read. I no longer work. It's weird today. It's my first time in 31 years. That's how I felt the first day I didn't work. I felt like this is so weird.
Oh, when I had my own truck, every time I'd run a trip and come back in, I'd just fire myself, so I'd have to wait. I have to make myself take time off,
Yeah, he'd just have an argument with himself and say, well, I'm not working for 2 weeks. Oh, you turd. Never associate with me when the heat is on. Just act like you do not know me. We could never do that.
That's hard to say. You don't want to be around me then, because it don't matter who you are. If I know you, I know you. I mean,
Billy's probably going to work harder now than he did whenever he was in Boston, Joy. Joy says, are you going to stay retired, Billy Joe?
I don't know. He might be like myself and decide to get retarded.
You crazy thing.
He is claiming me as his papa, so a lot of times I hope he don't take back after me too much.
Yeah. Red says a hot tub Travis might use, LOL. They said it was pretty neat. I was going to go look at the picture, and then Mama called right before we went live, so I talked to her, and I ain't got a chance to yet.
I know from what he was saying, I think I know what he's done. I've seen something like it before.
Noah said, are you in Facebook jail, Glenn?
Evidently. They shut my account, won't let me get in, so I still get notifications that people's posting stuff to me and everything, but I can't get in to see what it is.
I just wonder what kind of life he lived while he was out on the road. Because every time I pick up his phone, it comes up and says, Glenn Bulin, we have reports, pictures, phone numbers. Will you love him or will you hate him? I asked him, what have you been doing?
Don't go on Google and type your own name in.
Don't Google yourself.
No, don't Google yourself, because you might find out stuff you don't know.
But they are. They're constantly sending stuff to his phone, and I'm like, what in the world have you done? I'm going to go on there and pay just so I can see.
I ain't paying them to see what I've done. I know what I've done.
Maybe I need to find out all the secrets.
You might not want to.
Oh, I love you.
You might not afterwards.
Evidently not the way they talking anyway.
They might be like you. I might be able to get in trouble and not do nothing wrong too. Funny thing, every time she ever tried to clean my truck out, I got in trouble and didn't know nothing about nary one of them.
Exactly, every single time.
And the bad part, one time when she cleaned the pickup out, it wasn't me driving it. Somebody else had been driving it.
Woo! Thank you, Lonnie. Debbie said, I'm sorry, guys. I just got good news. Debbie said, sorry, I had to step away from my phone. Did you see where I said Lonnie has your nest built?
Oh, no.
Oh, I'm so excited.
No doubt.
Our chickens been eating our eggs bad. There's days we go down there and out of 40 chicken or 40 hens, 40 chickens. Because we got rid of 10 roosters, did have 50.
Well, there was over 50 there at one time,
yep.
So they should be around 40 left in there altogether.
Yep. But anyway, they eat the eggs.
We went up there here a while back
and
visited, and he had an idea that he was working on building him a nest box with a rollout, where the eggs rolled out from. And then we went back later, and he had it built, and I told him I wanted one. So the other day, we made a trade. I guess I need to get up there and get that ready for him.
Exactly. Red, I'm not sure if I'm going to read what you meant, but it's funny.
Read what you meant, or read what you said, or?
Read what you meant, because she's, as a Bill Healy, I knows them words like tuckered out.
I knows too what you talking about.
Exactly. Stephen Carlson did my prayers work for the baby pig. Yes, they did. He kept us up all night long, running everywhere.
He'd run or jump up there and grab hold top of the box. Barely could get his front paws on top of the box. Now, he couldn't hardly get his nose up above the top of the box.
But he'd put his nose and pull, then get his front legs and pull, and then get his hind legs and pull and get out of the box.
He'd climb out of that box and then take off running across the floor.
But I know I woke up, I just went to sleep. I mean, just had dozed off, and I don't know what he done. But I woke up and I thought, what's that? And there he was up underneath my ironing board.
She was complaining she had to chase him all over the house this morning. I went in there in the bathroom and just sat down. And he was over there running around. And I sat there and go,
he could. That blew my mind.
And his thing would come right to me.
And I could do it, and he wouldn't pay me no attention. And Glenn would be trying to get him to eat, and he'd start doing the, and he'd start waking up and going, and then he'd start eating. It blew my mind. I told him, I said, well, he just ignores me.
I told her I didn't know I could talk pig Latin.
You gonna do the donkey thing for him? He can
no,
talk
that's
donkey too. I can't do donkey.
That's your people there. You have to do that.
If I do mine, will you do yours?
Y'all don't want to hear it.
You do.
No,
I'll do mine and you gotta do yours.
No, they don't want to hear that. Keep her reading.
Oh man, let's see. We have all the starts in the garden now. Paula said she's got all the starts in the garden and has 2 videos worth of footage almost ready to load. Then we have just got a bunch of rain. Now I need more footage.
That's the way it goes.
Gosh, it's hot.
It is.
Billy Joe says, I still have to plant and grow food. Hot. April is right. I will work for myself forever. You will, and I'm telling you, it's nice to be here with the animals, but you will work harder on the homestead and raising animals and doing the garden than you ever did at work. Because I know on my days off and stuff, I used to say, darn, I can't wait to go back to work so I can rest.
Well, you go out here, and I mean, not knocking.
Hold on just a minute. Rhonda, you have a good night. Thank you for being in here. Too many tornadoes have gone through down close to the kids. So there are a lot of phone calls going on. My son is a first responder and helping with damage. Well, y'all take care. God
Yes.
bless y'all, and I hope everybody's okay.
Yes.
Thank you for being in here, Rhonda.
Yes, thank you. You have a great night.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You not saying nothing about nobody that works public job. I've done it for years, But you go out here and you're working for somebody else. You work your behind off, and you just barely make a living. Then they're riding around in these fancy cars and building big fancy houses and all this stuff. Blowing money left and right. And I just don't think it's really right. But now, I mean, you go out here like us, and you start working for yourself. You start learning how to grow your own food, and I don't need no fancy car. I don't need no fancy house. And I mean, at one time I thought I did, and I worked my butt off trying to build up to all that. And I wish I'd actually used my head and built what I really dreamed of years ago, because that's really my dream now.
Are we both friends?
I don't think.
Okay. Did you see the little blue thing? Sorry. Go ahead.
But I mean, it's a lot of hard work. I mean, and once you get used to it, you actually work harder for yourself doing stuff like this. But you're raising your own food. You know what it is. Especially with animals and stuff. I don't hardly give any medication. If I have to give medications to animal, it's bare minimum. I mean, and it's very rare that I do. When I was raising calves for them boys, it
soon as they come off of the trailer,
they was pumping medications in them, and it hurt my feelings so bad trying to raise them for them. I couldn't hardly stand it.
I mean, they had stuff you put up their nose, stuff you shot down the throat, something you give them in the butt, neck. I mean, they got at least 4 or 5 shots. And I told Glenn, I said,
it was about 10 different kinds of medications as soon as we'd unload them that they was getting, and that was just day one.
And I mean,
and some of them didn't get no more after that, and some did, but
And I mean, all the calves we got or had born here, we don't, unless they get sick and desperately need medicine, we don't give it to them, because I don't want all that stuff in our food. And they do.
They ain't a calf or a cow, neither one on their farm right now that's ever had any antibiotics.
Nope.
None of them.
And
I mean, we've had to give antibiotics before, but they're all gone now.
And one of them was Chickadee, because she was so old. She got where she was.
Well, she had to have them before that.
Yep.
Where she was got so old, we sold her.
And I cried. I cried and I cried. I stood down there while we was loading her and cried.
But I knew that it was time that she needed to go, and she was.
Because if she'd have died here, it would have been bad. Y'all wouldn't have seen me for 3 weeks or longer.
Yep.
Because I'm telling you, that cow was nothing but.
Yeah, that was my number one cow, and that was her last calf that I just buried.
And I reckon that's one. I mean, we love big red or Red Bull.
Yeah.
I mean, loved him, but I'm telling you, he was just special because it was Chickadee's baby. And
I mean, we still got another bull that belonged to Chickadee, and he's getting ready to go back into the pasture with the girls. So we're trying to keep that gene going.
Because she was just so humble. She would actually, if like Parquet loved to play when she was younger. She's got out of all that now. She still likes to play a little and come up close to you.
Especially when I get in pasture with her.
Yep, but Chickadee would keep all the other cows away from you. She'd walk by your side. You could take that cow out of the pasture with no lead rope, no nothing, and she'd just follow you. And she'd rub her head on the back of your leg, just easy, not nothing hard. I mean, she
was my 1,200-pound puppy.
She was. I mean, she was. It's just like Heidi out there now. I can walk up to the fence and do like this, cause I scratch her right behind her horns, and I can do that motion with my hand, and Heidi will look up at me, and here she'll come. But
Drop her head down.
but Chickadee, she just seen you and she come up to you.
Yeah, I'd be down there working on the fence and stuff, and just turn around a little bit, and there she'd be standing looking at me, just right up against me.
She would, and he wouldn't even hear her coming up
No,
behind her.
never hear her walk up.
Oh, Miss, let's see, where did I get to?
Down there one day, I was down there doing something, and I reckon she'd been there a while. I hadn't paid her no attention. She tucked her head and stuck it against my leg and gave me a little shove to let me know that she was there.
Yep. Chris and Tara, I'm sorry. I hope I was going to tell you this before he started talking again, and I forgot. But if y'all are still in here, good night. Thank y'all for being in here. God bless y'all and stay safe. See, Billy Joe said Sharon and Corey talked one-on-one for the first time today. Do you think they're gonna like one another? Your wife seems like she's a super nice lady, though. Would nobody not get along with her? Stefan wants to know how many baby pigs are there?
I think there's 7 down there, ain't they?
Yep. I'm still. Billy Joe said talked over the phone, lots of laughing. This means I'm still in his good grace and he doesn't watch the fan vlogs. He says, and guys, we actually got the windows open and it was actually they're open in the bedroom. I forgot to open them
No,
back
this
here.
one's open too.
Oh, you opened it?
Yeah. It got up to about 75 today, but outside it was still feeling pretty cool. The wind was blowing some, but I think just about the edge of dark, the wind quit blowing and it's starting to warm up in here now. But I mean, it's been kind of cloudy all day.
Senya says, have you named the baby boy coat yet? Y'all, he loves animal crackers, don't he, Glenn?
Yep. Guess you could call him Cookie.
Yeah.
Because he wouldn't have nothing to do. I'd have to chase him. And I finally got to where he would run in the stall, and I'd sit down there at the door of the stall and just sit there and hold cookies in there, and he'd finally come and get one. Now he'll run up to me and bite my britcher leg and stuff wanting his cookies.
And today he come up to me. I was standing there holding the gate and didn't go in with Glenn, and I normally do, but today I didn't. And I stand there holding the gate, and he come up there and he's licking my fingers and looking up at me like, "Where's my cookies? Where's my cookies?" And I said, "Buddy, Glenn took them in there because you don't never come over here at the gate." He went over to Glenn, started nibbling on his pants. I said, "He's waiting there or standing there waiting on his cookies." He got 4 today, 4 little animal
I gave him
crackers.
2 and turned around, went over there trying to give the little girl hers, and looked around. She's over there giving him more.
I said, "Well, he come over here asking for him. I had to give them to him."
I've been having problems out of the little girl to even take one, and she actually ate 4 tonight.
I thought she was a very kind and giving and trusting person. Well, especially very kind and giving, cause she just acts like that on the videos where y'all was together. I think we're gonna get along good.
Who we talking about?
I'm sorry, Billy Joe's wife, Sharon.
Sharon.
Yep, sure enough.
Yeah, I knew. I didn't know who you was talking about, so I figured the rest of them out there didn't know either.
Well, they can probably read it. You can't.
Well,
I mean, you can't see that far.
But they probably done read it so long ago. They probably done.
No, I was at the bottom. I was just Billy Joe and Paula's talking.
Oh Lordy.
Paula says, "Sorry, April. Billy Joe and I have taken over your chat." That's all right.
Go for it. That's what it's all about, is for people to get to know other people.
Exactly.
Whatever it takes to get a smile on somebody's face, put it in there.
Exactly.
Because I know our face ain't been smiley too much last couple of days, so.
No, actually, whenever Alan called, Alan had us laughing and stuff, and I told Alan, I said, "Alan, thank you, because I really needed that today, because I was glad the baby pig made it, but I was so sleepy. I was bawling about everything else, I think.
Especially while I was trying to do that video.
I couldn't stand that. I mean, I just couldn't.
I usually try to get her to proof watch them to make sure I didn't make too many mistakes, but I didn't even ask her.
Naomi Slot Channel's in the house.
Well, howdy and welcome.
Yes, hello to the host and hello to everybody. I'm watching from California. I smashed the thumbs up, fam. Thank you.
Thank you.
We seen you all the time on JS Slots and all of that.
I can't remember where all I seen people. I'm sorry. My mind just don't keep things straight.
Lynn said we should call the little boy Jason. The only reason we've not named him yet is because somebody's wanting him.
Yeah, he's probably gonna be sold here as soon as he's big enough to win.
Yep. Or we know that she's got, milk and stuff, because I know she's wanting to bottle feed him, but I just didn't want to do that to Butterfly shortly after.
But I think she's really wanting two, so she might be wanting to wait to the next and to see if we have two boys at the same time, they're real close in age.
But we got to remember Billy, too.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know Glenn calls them goatees. And I don't know why he calls them goatees, but every day I'm going out to check on the goatees, or I'm going to do this to the goatees, or...
You don't listen to
goatees.
Gooties.
Gooties?
Yes, that's what I call them, gooties.
I thought you were saying goaties.
No, the gooties. Because they're goofy goats.
They are. But I thought you were saying goaties.
No, gooties.
But I know Billy Joe wants some goaties.
No, he wants some goodies too. He wants the goofy ones.
Joni says, I missed the news on the mama pig and the piglets. They are doing great. The little boy kept us up all night. I ain't had but maybe a total.
Yeah, we played grandparents this morning. We took him back and give him back to
his mama.
Said, here, this is little sport rat. Don't want to do nothing but be helped. You can hold him.
I mean, I'm serious. He would you put him in the box and he would sleep for about right at 30 minutes. Sometimes it's just a tad longer.
Make it that long?
I don't know, but I know it seemed like it was because after a while I just give up and I just sat there and held him because I thought, well, if I fall off the toilet, I fall off.
I throw the blanket in the bathtub and just crawled in there and laid him beside me.
Hey, I didn't think of that, or I would have. Because I'm sorry, I loved the little feller, but we didn't want to get the smell off of him to where she wouldn't take him back, or the dirt. He didn't really stink. He just had a lot of dirt and stuff on him, but
he didn't have a whole lot left time we got him back down there.
No.
You wore most of it off this morning.
But I didn't want to, wash him or nothing, and I'm sorry, but I ain't taking him to bed with me. I'll sit and hold you, but I ain't going to take you to bed with me.
I know when I was putting him back in there this morning, he squealed a little bit, and she turned around there and huffed at me a couple of times, and I'm like, oh, Lordy.
Billy said goatees are perfect. I was so tired. I'm telling you, I couldn't. I hope you're going to save us a few, Billy.
What?
His shirts.
Oh.
We want to advertise you.
Yeah.
I guess that's the best way of saying it. Red said, be right back. Paula says, every day is Friday for me now. Kathy, hello.
Howdy.
We was just talking about you.
Yep.
Hello, Carolina Von Homestead.
That little boy's bouncing off the walls out here.
He sure is. And he loves animal crackers.
He'll actually come to you now wanting animal crackers.
Carolina Vaughn says, hello, how are y'all doing?
We're doing good.
There's Bubbles Butterfly. We ain't seen you in a few days either. Hope you're doing okay. I'm sorry you snuck in and I missed you. Because she's talking to Red. Bubbles Butterfly worked today. She said, that's a blessing, a tired blessing. We right there with you, girl. We tired for a different reason, but we right there with you.
Yeah.
Kathy says, my little one in a heart. What kind of pigs? our
Hereford.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm so tired. My mind is just.
A Hereford is, if you ever seen a Hereford cows that's got the red body and the white face, well, they got a pig breed out that's called a Hereford pig, and they got a red body and a white face. But we've actually got two down there that looks like little black and white Herefords, and then we got a red and white one, and I think it was 4 white ones, and then we got 2 black and white that looks like a hamster.
Yep.
I think that's right.
Billy
I know
says,
there was 4 white ones, 4 black ones. 4.
He's over here counting on his
That
fingers.
ain't right.
Because the one that I don't know what color.
I'm pretty sure there's 4 white ones. And I was thinking there was 3. I was thinking there was 4, but no, I'm thinking there's 3. Was there 7 or 8 still down there? It might have been 8 down there. I don't know. I'm tired today. I couldn't count straight.
I know there's 3. There was supposed to be 3 that looked like Herefords because he was black and white. And the other one you
is
thought
solid
was
white now. I think it had mud on it.
Oh, the one you thought was red and white?
No, there's one down there is red and white.
Well, the one we had last night was black and white.
Yeah, and there's another one that's black with a white face and a big white place on its side or something. I can't remember, y'all. I'm tired. I'll try to get you some pictures tomorrow or something.
Yep. Carolina Von Homestead says, I've been thinking about getting a pig or two. A lot of wasted food around here with my little ones. They're awesome, I'm telling you. We love our pigs.
Yeah.
But especially the little loudmouth that kept us up. But you don't want to never have to bottle raise one, I'm telling you.
No, they say it ain't good, especially not try to bottle raise just one. If you're going to do it, you need to try to do more than one, I think.
We're probably going to do some, but I know we've got one boy. And I don't know what the other ones are because we got them out of the mud hole yesterday.
We didn't take time to look. We just wrapped them up
because they was cold. And when we was putting them back in, she was starting to get a little sassy, so we just put them in. And I don't know what other than the colors, and we ain't even sure that. But
I know one of the little white ones, a girl. I did see that down there today, but now.
Well, I can't see that far off good enough to even tell.
Well,
so.
That and just the way she was laying, I could say. But the rest of them, I don't know yet.
So I thought I went and made a video, and I said, so Carolina Von Homestead, we've got some little babies if coming if you're still interested. So I still had you in mind. But I know we've got one boy, the one that was in here with us last night, and he was wide open the time when he got warmed up.
And I know that one Hereford, I'm hoping that it'll be a little girl, but probably with me hoping that it'd probably be a little boy since I bought another boy the other day. So,
And Billy says, are there any kind of pigs that isn't a meat pig? Pot bellies are pets, correct?
Well, now I have heard tell of people processing pot bellies, but I just don't like the looks of a pot belly. But most people uses them as a pet. There's another one, I forget the name of them, but they're real small that a lot of people keeps as pet. I mean, they don't get much bigger than a Chihuahua, I don't think.
Oh, so everybody must be. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
But most you hogs are, considered a meat hog.
And Kathy, the pigs are just the white, or the mama was just the white. I don't know what you call them.
Yorkshire. I think the original white ones that we got was a Yorkshire landrace mix. And then I used a hamster boar with them. And then their babies was bred back to a hamster, trying to get some of the hamster breed. And Now I'm
Then,
going to
but then we got a
Hereford.
Hereford boar and didn't think he was doing anything. And this is the funny part. Glenn was talking about putting him in the freezer because he wasn't doing what a boar's supposed to do. So I was down there because I love Red. I pet him. He's rolled over on his back and let me pet his stomach. I mean, I've just loved all over that pig ever since he was just a baby. Because whenever we got him, he was all red and he had white wiry hair that stuck straight up on the top of his head with these big old floppy ears. So he was just so cute.
Yeah, he was almost named Gizmo
Yep, but I
on
told
account
him
of Gremlins.
But I told him down there one day, I said, buddy, I got to tell you, Glenn's going to put you in freezer camp if you don't start doing what a boar's supposed to do. And I'm telling you, it's been around 3 months, and a pig will carry them 3 months, 3 weeks, and 3 days. But I'm going to have to go back and look because we was doing a video, and I know what video we done or was doing the day before when I was telling him that. But I know it's been a little over 3 weeks whenever I told him that. And I just told
Well, 3
Glenn,
weeks wasn't enough.
I meant 3 months. But I know I told Glenn
Oh, my
yesterday when
back.
we was down there and seen all that and seen that there was some Herefords in there. I said, do you realize it's been some over 3 months when I had that little talk with Red about him and his business? But she was a
No,
smaller pig.
you asked me, said, hadn't it been a little over 3 months since I had talk with Hammer about this? And I said, it wouldn't be no good.
Yeah, not Hammer.
Not Hammer. Hammer's done for. Hammer don't have no more babies.
Yep. Well, he never had babies. He made baby. He made bacon. He was making bacon all the time.
He won't make no more bacon. Well, he might make one more round of bacon, but
Yep.
it'll be his bacon
But
then.
he won't have many little bacons running around. And Bubbles, we missed you too, girl. I was wondering where you was at.
Oh yeah, Billy. Guinea pigs are just pet, but they're more of a rodent than a pig.
Yeah, the little white thing when you was leaned up there, it was on your eye, and I thought, what have you got on your eye?
The mouse tail.
Yeah, the little pointer.
Oh.
Oh me. But Billy, if you want some chickens and stuff, we can probably give you some of them too.
Yeah, I'm thinking about thinning the chicken house out a little bit.
Yep. Because we got some eggs we're getting ready to put in the incubator, so.
And we put a different rooster, or put a rooster in with her
Yeah.
Polish ones today.
Yeah, we put the lavender Wyandotte in with Phyllis, Elvis, and Geronimo, who's all girls with boy names, but except for Phyllis. And I know how to tell them apart now. Debbie told me.
Probably start saving their eggs and putting them in the incubator next week.
Oh, I figured you'd probably start tomorrow.
No, it needs a day or two.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It don't happen overnight there.
Well, I figured it did.
No, you need to crack a couple of them open, make sure.
Sue, I'm so glad you got to go back to work today. Sounds like a lot of stuff's starting to open back up.
Yeah, I just hope this mess is gone enough to where it don't have a relapse.
Bye, Debbie. Thank you for being in here and have a good night.
Yes. Let us know whenever y'all want to get together on that.
Yep, exactly. Kathy said, yeah, Yorkshire is one.
Mm-hmm.
Joni, are you leaving? Yep. Joni says good night. Got to go watch Jason's live video. I started to say, this is how tired I am, y'all. I started saying, is Jason back on live again?
Well, we don't like but 6 minutes being on here, Aaron.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I guess we need to be getting ready to go too.
Yeah. I think it's about time my eyeballs are getting to burn.
Well, Carolina Vaughn, we'll keep you in mind. We'll let you know what's going on with them.
Yeah, I usually try to keep them to they're at least 8 weeks old.
Yep.
I know some people weans them at 5 and 6 weeks, but I have left them on the sales for 3 months, 12 weeks.
Noah says that's a good mix, and Kathy said she's never heard of a hamster. It's Hampshire pig, right? It ain't hamster, it's Hampshire, right?
I've always heard them call hamster, just like the little micey things,
Yeah. Oh, okay. I thought they was Hampshire.
because they got the white stripe around them, just like the Hampshires do. That's where they come up with the name, from my understanding. Now, but they got them in black and white and red and white. I've had both. Well, actually, I got both down there now. I don't know how I come up with some red and white hamsters with a black and white hamster boar and white sails, but I did.
And see, Joey said Hampshire. See, that's what I think they're called, or Hampshire, but it's just my
It may just be my slang.
slang. It is supposed to be Hampshire, but I think we come out with it Hampshire.
That's what I've always heard them called, just like the little rodents, hamster.
Yep, but Billy says, "Oh, I know, guinea pigs, them pets." Let's see. Paula,
Billy,
trust me when I say this. My neighbor has the biggest plate. Go
that's
ahead.
that was what my mom always called me growing up as my nickname. She always told everybody I was her little guinea pig.
And he was skinny as a rail till he got his tonsils out whenever he could start eating, because he couldn't even eat gravy, he said,
I
without
couldn't even eat
tears.
mashed potatoes, gravy, nothing. Everything I'd try to swallow, tears roll plumb down my face.
And I tell you, if any of you's got bad tonsils, don't wait till after you're 30 to have them took out, because I'm telling you, that's bad.
I thought it was bad when I was in third grade.
Red said, Paula, trust me when I say this. My neighbor has the biggest black thumb I have ever seen. She killed a plastic plant. That's bad.
Well, that's about like somebody watering them.
I did water them 4 times.
Well, I was actually talking about your daddy that time, but I thought them plastic ones you had that time was staying awful clean for some reason. Now I know why they were staying clean. Sometimes she'll tell on herself.
I didn't water the plastic plant.
Yeah, you did too. You just told it on live stream.
No, I thought you was talking about the tomatoes and the celery, celery and all that stuff.
You're talking about plastic plants, and you thinking that you ain't getting by with that now.
Stephen says you need to get 8 hours of sleep tonight, please.
8. I think she needs 72.
I don't. Billy says 12 to 24ish and a rooster or 2. We got plenty of them too. Probably have some more by the time you get here. Kathy said she got 6 chickens last week. I love my little chickens. I ain't kidding. I love chickens.
Did you say Kathy?
Yeah.
Kathy, if everything goes to plan, I'm hoping maybe try tomorrow to run up there and get them panels.
Yep. That's what our plan is.
I was going to go the last couple of days, but everything is just turned around every which way, and I hadn't made it. But hopefully tomorrow I'm going to go get them.
Billy Joe wants to know what roosters lay blue eggs.
Them high dollar ones. Real high dollar ones if you can find a rooster laying an egg now. Them are the money makers. Americana lays blue and sort of a greenish teal colored eggs.
Yeah, they what they call the Easter egg layers, right? They lay like a
some
green.
of them actually lays some of them lays a creamy color. Some of them looks a pinkish color. Most of them's a teal or a bluish shade.
They're real light colored.
Yeah, they're greenish to bluish teal color.
Billy says red ball naughty.
Hmm?
Says Red's naughty.
Oh,
Da, 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 da,
she
da, da,
been
da.
taking lessons, Billy?
Noah says, have a good night, all. God bless and stay safe.
Hey, and you too.
Kathy says, Hampshire, a place in England like Yorkshire.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Desiree
Well,
says,
we've been here an hour.
oh, have we?
Yep.
Kathy says, sweet mom, Glenn. She really was. She was the best mom. She was an awesome mom. My mom's awful sweet, too.
Yeah.
Guys, I know I hadn't got to many of y'all's. I can't read good tonight. My rooster will lay eggs. Billy says, my rooster will lay eggs and I will milk my dairy bulls on the farm. One
Now,
of his friends.
actually, if
They
you
do milk.
can do that and get hooked up with the right people
You can make a
and
lot of
get the
money.
right bull, you can make a lot of money off of milking a bull.
And that ain't no joke. But I know whenever we first got milk cows, one of Glenn's friends said, yeah, I rode by there the other day and seen you milking that bull.
I looked at him and said, buddy, you don't know, you don't need to be on the farm if you don't know the difference, because I ain't got a bull on the farm right now.
Did y'all ever see the movie City Slickers? When Glenn was actually out there milking the bull?
I wouldn't the same Glenn. But I've been ragged over that for many years now.
I love him. I can't help it. I gotta give him a hard time. Well, you guys, we're gonna scoot off here so we can go to bed. Y'all
Yep.
ain't gonna be able to stand me much longer because I'm starting to get
Well, I'm
wound
getting a
up.
headache, so I'm going to probably start getting a whole lot quieter.
And yes, Billy, it's almost 10 o'clock, so you don't want me on here after 10 o'clock when I'm really sleepy. Ask Billy Joe, he'll tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Nuts don't stand a chance. But you guys have a good night. God bless each and every one of you. And thank y'all so much for being in here with us tonight. We needed to talk to y'all.
Yep.
Mama, I love you with all my heart. I miss you. God bless you. Y'all have a good night. Bye.
Bye.